It was 1 a.m. when Juliet Asenjo arrived at Adjumani General Hospital from Mokolo village for the birth of her third child. Unlike her previous deliveries, this time she was met with care and professionalism.
I got when they were awake, and the way they welcomed me and the way they take care of me, it really impressed me.
During her cesarean section, her baby was placed on her chest immediately after birth, a stark contrast to her previous experiences when her newborns were taken away. Tragically, her first child didn't survive.
I was still in the theater, so the baby was brought in the ward. Now, before I came back, in the morning they told me the baby has passed on.
Many mothers in the region face similar challenges. Agnes Amadrio exclusively breastfed her baby for over a year. Yet, her child still developed malnutrition and was admitted to Adjumani Hospital. Others like Janet Koyoki struggle with milk supply after difficult births.
He started having body swellings, and I was told it is due to lack of food in the body. He did not cry immediately. They straight away took him on oxygen. So from birth, I was all through expressing my breast milk to feed my baby.
In response to such cases, the Ministry of Health, supported by partners like Action Against Hunger, have introduced breastfeeding corners in health facilities. 14 sites in Adjumani and 8 in Kiryandongo are now accredited as baby-friendly. These dedicated spaces provide mothers with privacy and guidance to initiate and maintain breastfeeding.
Because now we have this corner, you take your time with one mother, you explain to her everything she needs to know and all the benefits of initiating the baby within the first 1 hour.
The coming of BFHI has introduced the breastfeeding corner, which is within the hospital, and this encourages the health workers who have babies to also keep their babies in the breastfeeding corner and then makes service continuous.
Because you know the baby is at your eyes. Even if the baby cries, you will be able to hear that I think that is my baby crying. And you are able to come breastfeed and you go back to work.
Zabina Nabirie, a public health specialist and infant feeding expert, says the initiative is making a measurable impact.
So the breastfeeding corners in most of the facilities have helped mothers so much in that a health worker gets opportunity to talk to this mother who is exiting. So they are helped on how to breastfeed, the importance of those breast milk, how to care for the baby while at home.
Nabire warns that misconceptions about breast milk often leads to dangerous alternatives.
Especially when mothers believed they do not have adequate breast milk, and they kept adding in glucose, giving some waters, and others opt for infant formula. Yet the breast milk is the best food for a newborn baby.
Peter Echwero, who leads advocacy at Action Against Hunger, calls breastfeeding a form of smart economics.
Because that's the child's first food, it is the child's first medicine, it's the child's first immunization. And that determines eventually how that child eventually develops over time.
With the government aiming to expand baby-friendly health facilities to 50% nationwide by year-end, experts emphasize the need for continued investment and rigorous monitoring to sustain progress.
So it's important that government not just accredits them, but ensures that we have continuous monitoring process to ensure that these health facilities stay within the threshold of being baby and mother friendly.
In places like Adjumani and Kiryandongo, breastfeeding corners are doing more than providing a private space. They are delivering a strong start in life.